Republicans have been accusing President Biden of running a crime family with kickbacks for the big guy. Democrats have been accusing Trump of the same thing for years. To be sure, there's always been an overlap between politics and the mafia. And with all the talk of RICO charges lately, it's back in the spotlight. But is being a politician really like being in the mob? Joining me now, former mobster and underboss of the Gambino crime family, Sammy The Bull Gravano. Sammy, thanks for joining us.
How you doing?
I got to start with a true story. So I did a book report in school on your book, Underboss.
That's great.
Well,
That's
I just want to run something by you because I was a really slow student. It was the only subject I got an A in, and I legitimately think it's because my professor thought I was related to the mobster James Fala because my real name is James Fala. Now, so far as I know, I'm not related, but are there any restaurants where I could probably eat free with that name?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Oh, no.
I wasn't able to eat free, so I doubt it.
Well, there went that plan. Okay, over to your area of expertise. With all the political things going on right now, there's accusations against Biden. Like I said in the intro, they've been coming to Trump for years. When you look at politics from your vantage point, is politics the mafia, but in cheaper suits than you guys wore?
I would take that as an insult. The mafia is nothing like politics. We're not on their level. You know, we're a different organization. Politics don't give a damn about anybody. They're robbing the public. They're hurting people. Open borders. The cities are falling apart. There's no comparison to what these scumbags are doing to what we did.
You know what? I would commend that because obviously in the mafia, women and children were off limits, whereas what's going on in politics doesn't really have a regard for anybody, does it?
No, and they weren't off limits. They were people that we protected. They were people in our neighborhood. We loved people in our neighborhood. We never hurt people in our neighborhood. They were protected. You never heard of this kind of stuff back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, even into the 90s. We, if you want to compare us with politicians and people like that, we're like Boy Scouts compared to them.
No, in theory, you really are. And I think a lot of people would argue the streets were a lot safer in mafia neighborhoods than they feel today, right?
Well, I know a lot of police and FBI people. I cooperated. And, I'm in touch with some of them. I became friends with them. They say it to me themselves.
Fair.
There's no doubt the streets were a lot safer. And